Imagine your brain, that incredible command center running your entire life, suddenly hitting a catastrophic error. A vital pipeline gets blocked, cutting off fuel and oxygen. Circuits flicker and die. That's the brutal reality of a stroke, a sudden attack that can change everything in an instant. Now, picture this. A powerful defense against this neurological onslaught isn't locked away in some high-tech lab, but waiting for you in the grocery aisle. It's not a miracle cure, but a natural bodyguard, surprisingly disguised as fat. Yes, fat. But not just any fat. We're talking about a specific, crucial type known as omega-3s, and understanding how they work might just be a lifesaver. Forget bland diets. This is about adding delicious power to your plate. Stick around, because ignoring these fatty allies means missing out on a potent tool for protecting your brain's vital highways. First, let's quickly demystify the enemy. A stroke happens when the blood supply to part of your brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and nutrients. Brain cells begin to die in minutes. Think of your blood vessels as complex roadways. A stroke is either a sudden, devastating blockage, ischemic stroke, the most common type, or a disastrous rupture, hemorrhagic stroke. High blood pressure, smoking, diabetes, high cholesterol. These are notorious risk factors that damage these roadways over time, making such catastrophes more likely. It's a serious business, happening somewhere in the world every few seconds as of today, April 12, 2025. Enter the heroes of our story, omega-3 fatty acids. These aren't your average fats. They are essential polyunsaturated fats, meaning our bodies desperately need them but can't produce them from scratch. We have to get them from our diet. Think of them as the good guys in the world of fats, crucial players not just for heart health, but brain function, eye health, and crucially, keeping those blood vessels happy. They stand in stark contrast to the artery-clogging saturated and trans fats we're often warned about. So, how exactly do these omega-3s mount their defense against stroke? Their power lies in a multi-pronged attack against stroke risk factors, primarily focusing on inflammation and blood lipid levels. Let's talk inflammation. You might think of inflammation as swelling around a cut, but there's also chronic, low-grade inflammation simmering inside your body, often unnoticed. This internal fire is bad news for your blood vessels. It damages their delicate lining, making them stiff, less flexible, and more prone to plaque buildup, atherosclerosis, and clot formation, prime conditions for a stroke. Omega-3s, particularly EPA and DHA found abundantly in fish, are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They act like the body's natural fire department, helping to cool down this chronic inflammation, soothe irritated blood vessel walls, and make them less susceptible to damage and blockages. Reducing inflammation is a massive win for stroke prevention. Next up, cholesterol and other blood fats. The picture here is a bit nuanced but overwhelmingly positive. Omega-3s are superstars when it comes to lowering triglycerides. High triglycerides are a type of fat found in your blood that, in excess, contribute significantly to thickening artery walls and increasing stroke risk. Studies consistently show omega-3s can dramatically reduce triglyceride levels. What about cholesterol? They might give your HDL cholesterol, the good kind that helps clear out arteries, a small, helpful boost. While they don't typically slash LDL, the bad cholesterol, some research suggests they might change the LDL particles, making them larger and fluffier, which is thought to be less dangerous than small, dense LDL particles. Think of omega-3s as traffic controllers for fats in your blood, effectively managing the triglyceride troublemakers and potentially improving the overall profile. But wait, there's more. Omega-3s also contribute to healthier blood pressure levels. High blood pressure is a major stroke risk factor, constantly battering artery walls. Omega-3s appear to have a modest but beneficial effect in helping to lower blood pressure, possibly by improving blood vessel function and relaxation. Every point drop in blood pressure reduces stroke risk. And finally, they tackle blood clots. Strokes are often caused by clots forming elsewhere, like the heart or neck arteries, and traveling to the brain, or forming directly in the brain's own arteries. Omega-3s can make blood platelets, the tiny cells responsible for clotting, less sticky and less likely to clump together inappropriately. This helps prevent the formation of dangerous clots that could trigger a stroke, essentially helping your blood flow more smoothly. Okay, convinced you need these fatty fighters in your life? Where do you find them? Let's talk food. The undisputed champions are fatty fish, swimming packed with the most potent omega-3s, EPA and DHA. Think smash, salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. Aiming for at least 2 servings, about 3.5 ounces or 100 grams cooked per serving of these fish per week is a fantastic goal. We're talking delicious grilled salmon, flavorful mackerel, even budget-friendly canned sardines or anchovies, great mashed on toast or added to pasta sauces. Don't fear the fat here, it's precisely the fat you want. But what if fish isn't your thing, or you follow a plant-based diet? Don't despair. Plants offer another type of omega-3 called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. Your body can convert ALA into EPA and DHA, but the conversion rate is often quite low and inefficient. So, while valuable, you need consistent and ample sources. The plant-based omega-3 superstars are flax seeds. Buy them ground or grind them yourself for best absorption. Whole seeds often pass through undigested. Chia seeds and walnuts. These are easy to incorporate. Other good plant sources include hemp seeds, edamame, soybeans, and Brussels sprouts. Seaweed and algae are also unique plant sources of EPA and DHA, making algal oil supplements a great option for vegans and vegetarians. Now for the fun part. Easy, actionable ways to sneak these powerhouses into your daily routine. Let's Omega-FY your life. Fish twice a week. Schedule it in. Baked salmon with lemon, tuna salad sandwiches. Use Greek yogurt or avocado instead of just mayo. Adding sardines to a salad. Keep it simple and tasty. Seed supercharge. This is almost too easy. Sprinkle a tablespoon or 2 of ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your morning oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or even pancake batter. You likely won't even taste them, but your arteries will thank you. Wonderful walnuts. A small handful of walnuts makes a perfect afternoon snack, crushing cravings while delivering omega-3s, fiber, and protein. Toss chopped walnuts into salads for crunch, Mix them into stir-fries, or add them to your favorite muffin recipe. Create a quick trail mix with walnuts, seeds, and maybe some dried fruit. Instant hard healthy snacking. Smart swaps. Use oils higher in unsaturated fats, including some omega-3s, mostly olive, like flaxseed oil. Great for dressings, but don't heat it. Canola oil, or soybean oil in your cooking and salad dressings. Variety matters. Check labels. Look for foods fortified with omega-3s, like some eggs, yogurts, milks, and juices, but always check the actual amount listed. What about supplements? Fish oil, krill oil, or algal oil supplements can provide concentrated doses of EPA and DHA. They can be useful if you consistently struggle to get enough omega-3s from food. However, food comes first. Whole foods offer a matrix of other beneficial nutrients. Always talk to your doctor before starting supplements, especially high doses or if you're taking blood-thinning medication, as omega-3s can enhance their effects. Remember, omega-3s are incredibly powerful, but they work best as part of a team. They aren't a magic shield that lets you ignore other lifestyle factors. Combining an omega-3 rich diet with regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding smoking, managing stress, and controlling blood pressure and blood sugar creates the most robust defense against stroke. Think of omega-3s as a vital, highly effective tool in your comprehensive stroke prevention toolkit, an accessible, delicious way to actively support your heart and brain health every single day. They help calm inflammation, manage blood fats, support healthy blood pressure, and reduce clot risk, all critical factors in keeping those vital pathways to your brain clear and functional. It's about arming your body from the inside out, starting with your next meal. Because safeguarding that intricate network, ensuring those signals keep firing, might just hinge on welcoming these hard healthy fats to your plate, turning everyday foods into powerful protectors working tirelessly behind the scenes.